Hello everyone, and what is going on? My name's Hayden Davidson. Thanks for looking at this video on the channel. So in this video, how to find products as fast as possible using Helium 10. So we're going to be using black box to do this, and we're going to be doing the key words search to criteria on this. If you haven't used Helium 10 before, let me obviously show you around the tool. It's yeah, it's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful. And I'm just gonna I'm trying to get some ideas myself at the moment, because I do a type of private label that isn't exactly private label. In the near future, I do want to launch another private label brand specifically, so an actual private label brand. So I'll be looking for ideas for myself here, and you can sort of follow along anything that I'm interested in, and then give you guys a good idea as well. So let's start by just going with the search volume here. So look, I'm going to put in a minimum of 1,000 there because we're in the UK. Now, if you're in the US, you'll probably want to put that at 5,000 minimum, because there's 360 million odd people there or something crazy. I'm not going to put a maximum there. With the monthly revenue, this is sort of like in alignment with the products that we're going to have showing up in the search. So I'm going to put probably 5,000 as a minimum monthly revenue there. And with the price, I'm going to put 15 to £50, because I think that's the sort of price that I would like with my private label products that I want to sell. And with the review count here, I think what we will do here is I think we'll leave it at, let's do 4 stars there, because that just gives us sorry, I was talking about the review rating then. So the review count, okay, so let's put maximum of 200, which means that the products that come up are not going to have more than 200 reviews on them, and that limits the competition there. With the review rating here, let's put 4 star there, because I think that really helps us. If we put 4 star, it means that there's probably going to be room for improvement there if they're 4 star, because most people prefer the 4.5 star rating. So I'd say if a product's a 4 star, there is room for improvement there. It's got to get quite a lot of negative reviews generally to be a 4 star rather than a 4.5. And with the word count, I think what we'll do is put the maximum at 7. Now, I quite like the longer word count searches. I think like the more specific you are, the more niche you are, the more chance you've got of selling. So actually, I'm actually going to put that at 3 as the word count. I just like to give it a go. And with the categories as well, let's go down and pick the categories here. So I'd say let's try DIY and tools, and some grocery and health and personal care and kitchen. All this stuff I'm quite happy to sell when I look to sort of build my new private label brand in the future. Don't want to do software, sports and outdoors, stationery and stuff like this. So let's whack that into the search bar and see what happens there. So we've got 4 phrases there, which isn't quite enough. We've got Premier League football there. We've got pop-up tents for adults, which is quite interesting. So actually, you could come along, you could come across something that's a really great opportunity there. I mean, if we look at this, it's going to be quite seasonal, the pop-up tent here. As you can see, but there's still a lot of searches throughout the whole year. As you can see, around about this time now, so we're just coming to June and then July, the search criteria just goes huge. So knowing this sort of data, you could do a pretty seasonal brand that still gets sales throughout the year just by checking the history on Helium 10 here. And by the way, if you want to check out Helium 10, I've managed to get a 50% off code below with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So, if you don't enjoy it, speak to them and they give you the money back in 30 days. So absolutely no risk there. But yeah, so you can see on the graph here, looking at the whole year as a history, we can actually see the seasonal trend there, and that's quite a big opportunity there. So look, if I was interested in seasonal tents, which I'm probably not, then I would think this is an amazing opportunity. But let's keep looking. So we've got Father's Day travel mug there. Okay, so let's change the search. Let's put the word count down to, okay, maybe even 1 there. And let's see what happens here. If we put that back to 4.5 there, all of a sudden you're going to see 42 phrases now. So let's have another look. So we've got garden rugs, outdoor waterproof. So once again, another seasonal opportunity there. Now we're going to start to see quite a lot of seasonal products come into the mix here on the searches on Helium 10 around this type of year. If you don't want them, then obviously you can adapt the filters up there to get rid of them, obviously, and a lot of it's going to be home and kitchen and categories like that. Kegs. So if we wanted to start some sort of keg brand, now that's just one word, and that's got search volume, quite high search volume, the good volumes, good sales there. Review counts look good. So look, maybe let's. I guess. Look, okay. Let's open that up. I've opened that up in a new tab, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. The kegs. Magic Crystal Hair Remover. It's not something that I'm interested in. Champions League Football. Got garden rug there. That could be quite an easy thing to source. I'm still not sure. How seasonal is that? Yeah, that's pretty seasonal, but there's quite big chunks of seasonality here, look, this time of the year. But yeah, it's not really something I'm interested in. It's quite bulky as well. Outdoor rugs for garden. The tablets there. We've got Hario. Not sure if they're trying to type in Haribo. Self-inflating mattress. Quite interesting. I think I'll leave that. Premier League football. Camping windbreaks. Camping windbreaks there. See, there's another seasonal product there. I love being able to just see the seasonality here by looking at the last year. That is seriously seasonal, isn't it? Look at that. Oof. It's like a slide. Aids for adults. Okay. Tennis rackets. Air up pods. CBS drinks. Pop-up tents for adults. CBD gummies. Dad hamper. Obviously that was Father's Day. Pizza paddle. What's pizza paddle? Once again, pretty seasonal, but then again, there's still some big search on this all the time, so I'm going to pull up that as well. Let's pull up that. Open a new tab. Pizza paddle there. Let's check if there's anything else. So wine gums there. Okay, so let's check out these two that we've got here. So the first one we had was kegs. Let's take a little look at kegs here. And that's 1,000. So that's 1,000 searches for kegs. Now there's opportunity here, but obviously I think they're actually talking about proper branded kegs here with all the beer in them, and people just, that's not something that I would obviously be interested in selling. Okay, so let's look at the old pizza paddle here. Now, what is a pizza paddle? Let's have a look at what a pizza paddle is. Ah, there we go. Interesting. So pizza paddle here. And it's amazing how you can find products like this. Look at this idea that I've just found. I didn't even know this existed on Amazon. And I've just found this pizza paddle here, really looking like low competition. Not many people would know about a product like this. And it's only got 262 results, which is not a lot at all, with thousands of searches. So, this looks good. Look, look at the reviews here. 4, 16, 30, and they're right on the top there. Other than these first ones that are sponsored, so they don't really count. The first 4 here, the 3 out of the 4 have got below 50 searches. So it shows you the possibility that you could actually rank here. And this is something quite easily, I think, you could sort of source. I haven't gone down the sourcing from China route yet, but it is something I'll be interested in. If not, you could maybe source these in the UK. And you could try and differentiate yourself from this competition. Probably by the packaging. Some of these are the same. That's the same. That's the same. They look very similar. Very similar. That's the same as that one, pretty much. Yet they're all just trying to change the branding to improve these products. That's probably the same as the one up the top there. So this is how easy it can be to actually find products when you can look around the back end of Helium 10 and just dive straight into these keywords. I would actually start looking, if this is a sort of product that I wanted to sell and actually maybe even build a brand around this sort of equipment, like the food sort of equipment, I get so buzzed by the idea of that, that I could actually, the first thing I'll do is actually start to look for a manufacturer in the UK, to actually start to look for maybe a company that's already selling these, because if you can get them for a few quid, you might be able to just do, low profit and just sell a load of these, because these are quite low ranked. Let's check X-ray on these. These are quite low ranked in the UK. So what I'll try and do, I think, is look in the UK. If I couldn't find it in the UK and I was serious about this brand, serious about buying this product, I would actually then go ahead and actually look in somewhere like Alibaba or something like that, and actually try and source these products at a better rate. So look, that's how easy it can be to actually source products. Let's leave X-ray for now because the computer seems a little bit slow. That's how easy it can be to find opportunities like that. And then what I would do is then sort of take the ASIN. I'll take a couple of these ASINs, which I'll show you in another video, and then I would type, and then I would put that into Cerebro on Helium 10, and then I would actually start finding more and more keywords if I was getting serious about launching a product like this. And then you could start to find not only this keyword, but you could start to find all the other keywords that are actually they're actually going to help you rank this product, because a lot of people wouldn't even know what this is called if they were looking for it on Pizza Hut. If they were looking for it on Amazon, I didn't know it was called a pizza paddle, but now I can see why it clearly is called a pizza paddle. I'll be looking for pizza scooper, pizza utensils, something like that. So you'll probably find that you'll be able to rank for this product in many other keywords as well, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you in the next. Make sure you like and subscribe.